Microcenter is the ultimate tech source when shopping for a new laptop, with each store carrying over 150 different laptops at any given time. And with such a wide range of laptops to choose from, each one offering so much for gamers or workstations or general productivity on the go, it can be really hard to narrow down the ideal laptop for you. If you're looking for your next all-day carry laptop for work and productivity on the go, then look no further than the HP EliteBook G11 865. This is a 16-inch thin and light that has great price to performance under $1,000. Check the link in the description below to see the amazing price on this guy. I get my hands on a lot of laptops, and when it comes to general use, a work laptop for emails, browsing the web, writing scripts, and putting together decks, this HP EliteBook G11 checks off everything on my list. It has a premium feel while being rugged and durable. It's 16 inches while being only 4.1 pounds, and it has a full-size keyboard with a numpad, which is a must for me at this size. It's powerful with an AMD 8840U processor and 32 gigabytes of memory, while also efficient with a 76 watt-hour battery to easily get you through the day. Let's take a closer look at what's going on under the hood. First and foremost is the AMD Ryzen 7 Pro 8840U Zen 4 mobile processor. With 8 cores and 16 threads, this is a really awesome chip that balances power and efficiency. It has an NPU with 16 TOPS, or trillions of operations per second, and while it does not meet the Copilot Plus PC specifications, it does offer enough power for local AI features like noise reduction and background removal for video calls, and that won't drain your battery. And these are must-have features if you're constantly having video meetings at the airport, at the coffee shop, or any other noisy and distracting location. There's also integrated mobile graphics with the AMD Radeon 780M, and this adds a little oomph if you're doing some light creative work, and it can even handle gaming in some cases. Though I wouldn't go too crazy with the latest AAA titles, but it can handle some older games with ease. With AMD Smart Shift Max technology, you can easily juggle workloads between the CPU and the GPU. And with that added NPU, you have a well-rounded device that can handle a little bit of everything. With 32 gigabytes of DDR5 memory, you have plenty of overhead, and that's needed for most productivity apps because they run in your browser, and when you have dozens of tabs open in Chrome or even Edge, this will eat into that memory. This is also enough memory to handle some light Photoshop or Lightroom photo editing as well. The 1 terabyte of NVMe SSD storage gives ample room for all of your files, photos, and videos on the go. The display is a 16-inch IPS panel at 1920 by 1200 resolution, and this is giving you a slightly taller aspect ratio at 16 by 10. This also has a standard 60 Hz refresh rate. The matte finish, paired with the anti-glare and the 300 nits of brightness on this panel, make this viewable in any location, no matter how bright it is around you. And the built-in ambient light sensors will adjust the brightness of your panel accordingly, depending on your environment. The bezels aren't too bulky around the panel, and at the top it does house that 5 megapixel front-facing camera. There's the dual array microphones, as well as the IR sensors for Windows Hello login. I'm a big fan of Windows Hello login. Watch this. So let's say I close my laptop, but maybe I forgot something. Well, I can just open it right back up. The camera will pick up my face, and it boots right up. This is awesome. There's also a fingerprint reader for biometric login. So whether you want to use the face detection login or the fingerprint reader, you have instant access to your device upon waking up from sleep, which is a must-have feature for me. Now, the 5 megapixel webcam also has a privacy filter on the top to keep the webcam blocked when you don't want to use it. Now, one other thing that I really like about this panel, it's also a touchscreen. And that's always a nice added feature. I do like having a touchscreen on my laptops because sometimes I like to scroll with my thumb on the side here, so it's more of a comfort thing for me. Now, with Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.3, you'll have great wireless network connectivity. And one thing that I always love is plenty of ports on my laptop. This has 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports on the side here, and it also has 2 USB-A 3.1 ports, one on either side, as well as a dedicated HDMI port for external monitors, as well as the always reliable 3.5mm audio jack for headphones and headsets. And while this EliteBook lacks a dedicated Ethernet port, You can always add one with a dongle, and fortunately, that's the only dongle that you would really need since you're covered with the perfect range of ports. The chassis of this HP EliteBook G11 has a really nice textured, premium feel to it. And the keyboard is backlit, it's full size, and it has a numpad. It feels good overall for typing. It's a low profile keyboard with scissor switches, but it works really well. And the click pad is nice and large. It's very clicky, haptic feedback, and it also has multi-touch gesture support. Overall, this is a rock-solid laptop that is ideal for hybrid office work, and you can check it out at your local microcenter. And don't forget to ask our knowledgeable associates about those protection plans that'll take care of you no matter what life throws at your device. And if you don't have a microcenter near you, then be sure to comment #IWantAMicrocenter near me.